Copla, and welcome to my Let's Play / stream of Star Trek Online. This is part 14 of the KDF. We are now going to go and visit the start of the Romulan mystery. I'll start again because I didn't think it was actually started streaming, but yeah, we're going to start the second mission in the Romulan mystery. I shall let our mission giver talk us away. Mission, yeah, the vault.
The Romulans researched borg technology at a base known as the Vault. The Vault was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld. We sent a group of scout ships into the region a few years later, but they were lost in an ambush by an unknown vessel. Since then, we have been monitoring the region for signs of activity. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Hakona system, and Klingon intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. I want you to find out who. I also want to know if there is any Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. Good luck, and good hunting.
So we've got to speak with Vanishkin for additional information and then go to the shipyard and board a shuttlecraft and fly to Hakona. So we're going to, have some fun in a shuttlecraft. So that means we'll pop over here. So we've got to speak with Vanishkin in the Chancellor's Hall. Datan, you're a very, very long way away, mate, before I can actually have a word with you. So here is Vishka. Our long-range sensors have picked up limited information about the mysterious Vault station. Based on our scans, it is a massive starbase, and a small ship, like a fighter or a shuttle, could easily slip into the maintenance areas and possibly some of the interior. Since the Romulan excel at cloaking technology, Command has decided that the cunning wave is more important than strength. Your task will be to infiltrate the station via a shuttle or another small craft, like a harmless globfly. Also, Republic Intelligence has been sending one of their best with you in operations, Commander Telmora. She will fully brief and will transport to your vessel as soon as you're ready to depart for Hakona. I trust this won't be a problem, Commander? Not at all. Could it be related to the Romulan attempts to destabilize Imperial houses? Unlikely. These days the Romulan Star Emperor one hand doesn't know what the other is doing, as the Terrans say. If something arises that changes our estimation of this, you will be notified. Why not simply attack the station and take what we want? A station of that size could be too dangerous to make a main force attack without a massive investment of ships, and how would we garrison and hold it once captured? It's simply too large to easily staff, notwithstanding the trouble of disarming the traps and dealing with the captured Romulans and their strange technologies. We have no way of knowing what kind of fleet might be stationed there. Perhaps nothing, perhaps the main wing of the Star Empire's Navy. We need information before we commit to a battle. What can I expect at the Vault? The station itself is too large to cloak. Our weapon engineers indicate the scans have detected signs of Borg weaponry and failure on technology. There's also some combat in the area shortly after the supernova, but now it has all been quiet. What if I need support? The IKS Azabur will remain cloaked at the edge of Romulan space and ready for a rapid incursion and pickup if the need should arise. In the event of overwhelming enemy force, of course, we expect you to either make the clever escape or die gloriously. No more questions. Good hunting, Captain. Remember, you must use a shuttle, fighter, or other small craft so that you can explore the Vault itself. Yeah, so the size doesn't matter. So we've got an extra ship slot, and we've got to go and pick up a fighter. So I take the transport to the shipyard, and we've got to pick up a fighter for this. I don't particularly enjoy this mission, particularly when I'm doing it on the Federation side, so it'll be interesting it's interesting that the Federation say, "Oh, we'll support you, we'll support you, we'll support you," and the Klingons going, "Yeah, well, we'll have somebody there, but if you're overwhelmed, just die with honour." Okay. So I take the transport and we're going to speak with the shuttle requisition officer, who is over here. I have been told to report to you. I can provide you with the necessary information on shuttles in general, so feel free to ask whatever you wish. Then you already actually claim the shuttle, you will need to speak with the ship and shuttle requisition officer. So that's this guy over here. We require a ship. You get in your ship and you come down to the small craft here, and here they all are. So you got Torg shuttle, Scorpion fighter, which is a Romulan ship, the torg fighter, which is the small Kirix, and a chariot. So we'll get a torg carrier, but I'll probably use this one. I've got a ship claim now. I have to worry about that. I'll worry about that when I come back. Idiot. Right, so to activate your ship, you come over to the ship manager and you go to small craft, and then you then push the left analog stick, and then you activate. Ready to ship. Now we are in our little fighter. If you come over here to the captain, and there it is, the little fighters there. All simple, all easy, and that's pretty much it. So let's return to our ship, our little fighter, and we'll go and do the vault. It might take a little bit of while because our Kona is all the way up in the top, near the top of the map. Yeah, it's in Romulan space, so. Right. Don't know why I got guys operating torpedoes on the ship. Need him to. Basically means I need to put a torpedo on the ship, that's what he's saying. Well, those dual heavy cannons are going to take forever to fire, so. And no matter what, doesn't matter what weapons you put on the ship, on the small craft, it doesn't take away from your starship. So. Yeah, there we are, so we're gonna one old haul all the way to Haikona. Yeah, I'm sorry that these videos are pretty far and seem to be far between. I'm trying to say. It's the reason being is because there seems to be a problem with YouTube and uploading live streams takes a day or so, day and a half, to upload them when it's like not it should. It's normally like a couple of like 10 to 15 minutes after the live stream's finished. So you if you're watching it live, will probably get to see it live. So yeah, I do apologise for that, but it's not much really I can do. I'll keep doing the live streams and just hopefully it fixes itself. So we have no engineer on board. I think it'd probably be wise to have an engineer on board, I think. You got engineering team? No. He does. Yeah, so now I can get rid of that torpedo and put back on my dual cannons. Yeah, so hopefully they will fix it. It'll be less annoying that way. So we're nearing Icona. Lot more quicker than it was when it was first started out with my little tier 1 ship. So into the Icona system. And this is pretty much the same as the Federation one. If you've watched my 25th century Federation character, which the link will be in the link for the playlist will be in the description of this video if you're watching it back. Live stream wise, you can just go on my channel and just click on the playlist, and it's there, and it's under the Romulan mystery. I didn't break it up, which was a foolish thing, not really a foolish thing to do. Anyway, so here we are, the vault.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon.
Star Wars reference. Gotcha.
Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Okay. Now, we could examine the derelict ship, we could examine the boost for a relay. Now, I'm normally going this way, which is this asteroid. Now we can cloak. Like Federation ships, we can cloak. That's a battle cloak as well, which is helpful.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains perbium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis. Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our weapon burst. It'll be radiating energy for a while. Other than that, it's just a rock.
Right, so as we're a tactical officer, we can't go this way. Well, you learn something new. So it's different. Different skills get different outcomes, really. So we're a tactical officer, so we might have to go a different way.
Indications are that this vessel was refitted for asteroid mining. Apparently, a containment failure in the engine core led to a massive radiation surge. The engine went into emergency shutdown, but all of the couplings and injectors were burned out. The crew probably died due to instant radiation burns. It looks like the vessel was stripped for parts and left derelict.
Right, so that means we can't do that one either, so ours is over here. As a tactical officer, so we have to subspace booster relay.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booster for their short-range worker shuttles. Fortunately for us, it's still active. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted. Traffic analysis shows that the network routes its communications through a series of nodes at the station's dorsal peaks. If we flood them with excessive signal, it could cause the network to be unable to handle any signal traffic, which would give us a brief window to slip in. The alerts wouldn't go off because the station would never get the signal. We'll still have to avoid the patrols and make sure we don't get too close to the station until we make the broadcast.
Okay, so we got science. If I remember, science one goes through that. Goes through the
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Reman. Station sensor hub jammed.
okay. Yes. So here, that's still 3 of them. So the engineering.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think 3-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs. We've tripped some security systems.
Tractor beams. That's where a torpedo would have come in handy.
The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it, if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key. This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750.
Above me or below me? Oh, there it is. Salvaged.
Microgravity storage containers. Since this interior space has no artificial gravity, they're just left to float here. There's an assortment of construction materials and personal effects, including a personal access code key, 0668. The security node for this block of empty residences includes a code key, block 9904. I'm reading life signs in some of these living quarters. Interesting.
Who are you and what do you want? What are you doing here? I'm investigating dangerous energy readings coming from this station. I don't like the look of you. I don't look like you. Don't look like much of a position to be asking questions here. You had best answer my questions, or you'll turn these craft weapons against your bolt hole. You're threatening me with death. After all what happened to me and to Romulan people and adopted homeworld, I wouldn't waste my spittle on you, Klingon lackey. At least you have some spine. I'll give you a quick death if you wish, if that's what you wish. Why would I want you, the once great Romulan people, great in treachery, deceit perhaps? So buy a shield generator, create provisions and medical supplies for the Romulan refugees. So for that you need to come into replicator. So medical supplies, not 250 of them. Medical supplies, provisions. Shield generators. I don't understand why it defaults to 250. I don't need 250 of the bastards. Are they going to speak to me again? I annoyed them.
The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that.
Yeah. I need that code. I don't think I can speak to him again. I annoyed them. There's no way to hail him again. Yeah, they won't talk to me. I've got 31 shield generators, so yeah, I don't understand why they won't talk to me. I'm gonna have to abort it. These things happen, I can. Should be actually inside the vault, not outside of it.
Picking up some
I'll try not to upset them.
We've tripped some security systems.
I'll try not to upset their Romulans this time.
The doors are... This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 675 gravity.
Yeah, I'll try not to upset them this time.
The security node for this block of empty residences includes a code key. Block 990. I'm reading life signs in some of these living quarters. Interesting.
Investigating dangerous energy readings come from this station. Why are these people here? What would you have? I brought the supply ship requested. Very well. As far as I know, this station is a research facility for various elite technologies. I'm sure that some kind of secrets the military have kept here, but some of us have scavenged up useful components. Even weapons. The station has its own power supply, although many areas are dangerous or secured against intruders. Under the control of Remans now. Yeah. The other survivors living here said that he saw some kind of autonomous cybernetic technology closer to the station's core. I don't know what that would be. He said it looked dangerous. Server doctor said that the area is also safe for habitation, but further out, the pylons are emitting dangerous amounts of radiation. To reach deeper in the part of the station, you will need to bypass the containment force field. May the elements watch over you. Thank you for your information. Yeah, so it pays to be nice. Normal King on approach would probably be to beam over there and kill them.
The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that code, so be careful with the timing. That's it. Well done. We should be able to bypass the system and gain access now.
Warning, your ship is under attack.
Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Crap.
Warning, ship is under attack.
You are without honour. Says the man sneaking into a Romulan base.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology.
Great.
The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
Well, with Borg technology, you really shouldn't be pissing about with it. I mean, it's extremely dangerous.
Shields failing.
What do we have here?
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Romulan reactor. Well, that's not good.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the rumours have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
That's not good at all. Romulan weapons are quite deadly.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obaseg, if a name is that important to you.
What are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
I'm not an agent of the Empress
The
Sela.
Klingon Empire's intelligence services can hardly match the Tal Shiar or the cunning of Empress Sela. The most likely scenario is that you are here simply because there was a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow. You still do what Sela wants, but she cannot be implicated in your actions.
The Klingon Empire has learned through hard experience to see through Romulan treachery.
Your protest will do you no good in any case. I expected interference, and I have taken steps to ensure that you will not disrupt my plans.
You must know that the galactic powers will not permit you to use Phaedron weapons.
I'm not especially interested in what you will or will not permit. My only interest is proving a point to the Romulans. My people have been hounded across the stars. We have been separated from our loved ones, and had our homes destroyed. Our ships have been attacked, and our warriors slain by treachery. No more. We will take the fight to them, and we will be free.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
No, that'll be nothing quick, mate. Where's the other one? Is that him? There. God damn. You brought dishonor to your families. I will bring honor to you. The honor of entering Stoverclaw. Damn, that's a lot of torpedoes. Sound glitch. Someone up Mars. Now we have a heavy warbird over there. Now we could fight him, or we could just sneak past him. But we're Klingons. We're Klingons. That's not wise to fight something bigger than you, but I said we're Klingons. We take the fight to these people. We embrace death. This has not been going as well as I expected. This has been going horribly wrong.
Warning. Target's shield has failed. Core shield failing.
Yeah, so as I have a battle crack, I should have actually just avoided that fight altogether. I think I need to fight him.
Ship is under attack.
About one more fight to do. One more ship. I think some fighters as well in here. No fighters. It's just it should be just.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Should just be a Talis warbird left. Oh, light bird. It's the same thing.
Ship is under attack.
Easily, much more easily dealt with than the the monkey.
We need to alert the KDF to Opus X plan. Once we are clear of the station interior, we can send a message by using the subspace booster satellite. Then we will have little choice but to keep the Remans occupied until reinforcements can arrive. I suggest evasive action when that occurs. Though you may feel otherwise, I do not believe today is a good day to die.
Technically we already died, but yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
Rendezvous with the IKS Azrael.
IKS Azadbur is signaling us. They're going to engage the Reman. We are now in the micronebula.
So we
Ship is under attack.
deal with the fighters and torpedoes, I think. Is that what we'll do?
That was a glorious explosion! Probably the Medaleron weapons carried aboard the ship. We are going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Klingon space.
Yeah, I'll return to Kronos. Oh, that's the funniest Klingon I've ever heard. I shouldn't laugh, but that was funny. So we'll try and walk back. Who would have thought Klingon with a speech impediment? Right, let's go and debrief on the planet. Get back into our ship as well. But remember to go and do that. Okay, so let's go and debrief with the Orion intelligence agent. Standing in the Great Hall. That poor bloke. I shouldn't really be laughing at him, but that was just funny. I don't understand why I can't have done this over the house, but so I'll do it this way. I suppose we should expect the Romulans would research weapons like photon technology. This division with the Remans, though, could be exploited. I'm sure that Tamak will be will have me analysing data for the next several days. Drop by again to see what we've uncovered. A civil war may well be brewing between the Romulans and the Remans, and we could use this as a wedge to break off some parts of the Star Empire, or at least keep them busy, that we can stabilise our borders and commit our forces elsewhere. Between Sealer and this new warrior on the scene, Obasek, the Romulans and Remans are pitted in a battle between two charismatic leaders. Still, a conflict of this scope usually isn't the sort planned by raw revolutionaries and partisans. Someone has to have an eye on the bigger picture, and we need to make sure that it isn't a hidden hand. On that note, I think we're through here. Hopla. T-Mick is standing right next to it.
Excellent. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the Romulans. If Sealer is stupid enough to wage war against our own vassals, we might be able to use the conflict to our advantage. You were right, however, to destroy the Thaleron weapons. They are the tools of a coward. I would rather look my enemy in the eye as he dies. Klingon intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step is to find out why the Remans want to attack these locations.
Congratulations, Captain.
Oh, so we'll be with a new ship. Congratulations, Tekis. You've proven yourself strong warrior and available to the Klingon Empire. Report to the shipyard orbiting Kronos, and will formally recognise your contribution to the Empire. So we got 2 ranks there. I suppose I should do it on stream.
Intelligence has decoded.
Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute, mate. Talk to him. Come back and talk to him. Go up to the shipyard and get a new ship, another Raptor. Sticking with the Raptors because they're escorts. Don't really want to use a bird of prey. I know it's tradition to use a bird of prey, but they're small and annoying. So when you come out to the shipyard, you simply just go over here to get promoted. You speak to the vendor and you get a tier 3 now. Starship vendor, acquire a ship. Property rank. We're now tier 3. Not tier 4. Okay. So I picked up the pack Raptor. To just complete the ring, but I'll be using the Pokja Raptor. go and activate it. Make sure we've got the right. Yeah, we've got enough docks. So should be our new ship, the IKS Gachmeh. So I'll do all this off stream, so I'll sort out the ships, sort out the upgrades as well for all our characters, because we can now use grade 6 Mark 6 gear. Don't really want to watch me sit here and watch me upgrade, and also I'll get a new anti-proton cannon for that position. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll be doing enemy mine, which is the next mission, which we saw there. So that will be the next mission in this part. So mine enemy. Reports of illegal weapons used on Hafar lead you to evidence of a greater atrocity. So mine enemy, and we're going to do that. And this is part 14 over and done with. So thank you very much for those watching it live, and when this finally gets uploaded onto my channel, I hope that you enjoy watching it back. Qapla', and live long and prosper. Yeah, as he said over there, Qapla'. So, Qapla'.